So hello YouTubers, and welcome to the unboxing of the SMH10-11 Dual. I bought this intercom set, so motorcycle, Bluetooth headset and intercom this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to the unboxing of this and trying it out tomorrow. I'm doing a day trip. I'm going kayaking with my son. And I thought that I would try this out as I'm going with a mate of mine that has a Scala G9, and I bought this because it is the only make Sena that actually allows you to connect to other manufacturers. And this is a big bonus, of course, because you're not limited then to connect to Sena users. You've got the option to connect to various manufacturers, and I like that, and that was the main reason why I've gone with the SMH10. There are two different types of SMH10s. One of them is the -10 and the other one is the -11. I've chosen the -11 because it comes with a detachable boom mic. I have a modular helmet, and the reason for this is basically that I've read and reviewed on certain YouTube channels that with a modular helmet, having to move the mounting back, the boom is a little bit short and could be problematic. So if you have the option of a detachable boom mic, you can adjust it accordingly as it connects internally rather than externally to the mounting unit. So without further ado, let's just have a look at some of the specs, and I'll run this through you. The package contains two SMH10 headset main units, two speaker microphone clamp units with universal microphone kit, two USB power cables, two cigarette chargers, 2 by 3.5mm stereo audio jack cables, two glued surface mounting adapters, two microphone sponges, two sets of Velcro pads, two Allen wrenches, and of course the user guides. And as you can see here, the option that I chose, the 11R for, is for the modular helmets like that which I have currently, and this is what the actual unit contains. What does this unit do? So Bluetooth 3.0, it has 900-meter range, it allows for conference intercom, so you can connect up to 4 riders. Universal intercom, like I mentioned earlier on, you can connect to different manufacturer headsets like Scala. Music sharing, which is a nice option. I'm not sure I'm going to be listening to music on this. It's mainly for GPS and for communication to the second rider, pannier. Bluetooth stereo music, A to D P, use while charging, individual volume control for your different devices. So if you have an iPod, a mobile phone, smartphone, GPS, you can adjust the volume settings for each individual device, and firmware upgradable. So what else is there? Speed dialing, stereo auxiliary input by 3.5mm audio jack, so if you do want to connect your MP3 player, don't have the option to connect via Bluetooth, you have the option to connect via the 3.5mm audio cable. Easy operation by versatile jog dial, can be used while charging by cigarette charger. Advanced noise control, I hear that the noise control on this is superb. I've seen riders riding open face helmets, naked bikes, and having telephone conversations, and the person on the other side doesn't even know that the person is on the bike. So that is really incredible. Those of you that have GoPros and action cams and you connect it to your bike, the noise distortion caused by the wind is really quite bad, and this gets rid of all that noise distortion. It has voice prompts, sufficient sound level with integrated audio booster, 12 hours of talk time, 10-day standby time. Most riders that I know do not ride very often 12-hour day trips, so this should be more than enough for the average day trip there and back on a single charge, and plenty power to last another day or so, because yeah, you will not use 12 hours of talk time, yeah, unless you're a loony. Water resistant, of course, for use in inclement weather. Firmware upgradable, 2-year warranty, yeah. Interesting, let's get to it. So the box itself, nothing special. Get rid of the sleeve, yeah. SMH10 dual motorcycle Bluetooth headset, and of course the manual in English with all of its warranties and some quick guides. I will be reading that later. And here we have, of course, the main units times 2. Beautiful. They are rather bigger than I had anticipated. Let's have a look. So the jog dial, quality wise, feels really good. There's the phone button over here, USB charger or USB port with a rubber covering for the waterproof. That's it basically. There is a light here, I can see it, I'm not sure if you can. Let's see if we can turn it on. Yep, there we go. And it's flat, of course. I need to charge it. It is off right now. So 2 units. Let me move this to the sides like that and place everything else so you can have a look. These are the helmet mounts and speakers times 2. The 11R, like I said, does not have the built-in boom. It has a separate mic boom that you can adjust inside the helmet, especially for modular helmets. If you have to move it back because of the modular helmet, this tends to be a little bit short. That's why I've opted for the 11 rather than the one with a built-in boom that goes underneath the chin. Yeah, I believe that this is a better option for the modular helmets. So again, it depends on which modular helmet, but for mine, for sure, this mounting would have to be moved back, making the built-in boom mic too short and thus inoperable. And this would be easy to adjust internally. So there you have the helmet mounts with the speakers, 2 separate boom mics, and I believe that is everything. Underneath we have all the accessories, so I believe, yeah, you have 2 additional mics if you don't want to use the boom mic. You have this mic here which you can stick to the front of your chin guard, and thus okay, so 2 sticky mount mics there. We've got, of course, 2 times 3.5mm audio jacks. Again, for those that do not have Bluetooth or don't have the option of Bluetooth MP3 players, I guess this would be an option that you connect to your base unit. Over here is where your 3.5mm jack is for your non-Bluetooth supportive MP3 player. What else? You have these two extension mounts, so if the speaker is too far away from your ear, you have the option of extending the space, bringing the speaker closer to your ear. So 4 of those to each. I believe that this is an option to sticky mount the unit to the helmet. If you don't want to make use of the clamp, you have the option to sticky mount it. You have additional mic sponges, you have Velcro, you have this holder, I presume it is for this mic to stick it to the chin mount. So ×2 there. Here are some additional Velcro pieces, I believe. I must check what this is for, not exactly sure. Yeah, 2 USB cables for the actual units. So I believe that is everything packed out on the table. There you go, so you can have a good look at what is included and packaged in the box. Again, this is brand new, so I haven't tried any of this. Unpacking it live in front of your own very eyes. I still got to figure all this stuff out. These are the two 12-volt battery chargers so that you can use it while riding. A very good option, of course. You never know when you're left without a charge. Might be too lazy to charge it before your day trip, which I don't think is going to happen with me. I will always be prepared. But nevertheless, it's always good to know that you can use it while charging. So here are your two 12-volt chargers for you and your companion. And of course the manual and warranties, which we started off with. I am excited to try this all out. I believe the units are flat from the box. I need to put this charging. It takes 2.5 hours to charge. Like I said, I am going on a day trip tomorrow. I am going to put this to use. I am going to connect it to my friend that has a different brand of intercom. I believe it's the Scala G9. I have seen videos. This was the option. This was the reason why I bought the Sena SMH10. So I have no limitations to connect to other brands. I've seen this done on a YouTube video, and I'm going to try it out tomorrow. I'm going to then post further reviews to let you know how painful or how painless it was, and hopefully give you my first impressions of this unit. It is quite expensive. The quality is rather good, so I believe it is value for money. It's not cheap rubbish. It is expensive units. The technology that goes into this is quite impressive, so I believe that the price point is not all that bad, and yeah, it's going to save me a lot of hassle. The main reason why I bought this is to listen to GPS navigation instructions, receive phone calls while I'm riding, which now I just let them go to missed call, and as well to speak to other riders. I think that's the most important, but it's always good to stay in touch and to see what's happening. 900-meter range should be sufficient to communicate to other riders while touring, saying, hey guys, I need a pit stop, slow down, rough roads ahead, whatever. It is always good to be in touch with a rider, because you never know what your friends are thinking or doing or need, and this eliminates that problem. And it's of course got its other advantages. I believe it has got an FM radio in it, built in. Again, you can listen to music, although I'm not sure that's a very good idea. Again, you should be listening to what's happening on the road. I will try it, I guess, and see. I've never been used to listening to music while riding the motorbike. I like to listen to the sound of my exhaust. That's always thrilling. And anyway, like I said, that's it for today. And subscribe if you want to know more. I will be posting up my adventures of my trip tomorrow, and it's free, guys, so subscribe and check out what I'm up to. Take care, YouTubers. Bye bye.